மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
In the middle game, the rooks can be better if they are owing the open files, and then often they have chances to create attack against the enemy king. This is the case of the game short against Empone. As you can see in the initial position, white has a lot of active pieces. There is a lot of energy in his pieces. And the move a4 was designed to try and to slow down the attack that white is having on the king side. Black was hoping to see bishop c2, and then he would play most likely knight d5, and little by little he will try to trade some of the active pieces that his opponent is having. But the energy inside the white pieces is so big that he didn't really care of retreating the bishop. Instead of that, he took on f7, which is the right thing to do. And now, technically speaking, he's attacking for free. But more importantly, he got a chance to bring the other rook into the action. And now the two rooks are attacking the bishop on e7, which will have to retreat, as obviously knight d5 wouldn't be a good idea. There will be knight takes d5 coming, and still there is too much pressure on the bishop on e7. So if the bishop has to retreat, well, it has a choice where to go, on d6 or on f8. In the game, the choice was bishop f8, because bishop d6 is even worse. Then white is going to take on f6, the important defender, and queen takes f6, which is designed to slow down the attack, is not working here because there is an in-between check in this line, and white is winning a whole bishop. While if black takes on f6 with the pawn, then his king side is severely weakened and white is winning with direct attack. He will go queen h5 check, and after king g7, knight d4 is very strong as well, trying to get rid of this bishop, and either to take the g3 square or to infiltrate black's position with the rooks on the 7th and the 8th rank. As you can see in this line, these two pieces, actually these three pieces, they are not really taking part in the defense, and therefore white is having enormous advantage on the king's flank where he is attacking. So back to the game where bishop f8 was played. This doesn't really change anything because knight is coming still on e4, and there is too much pressure on black's position indeed. For instance, if he tries to defend with a move like knight d5, then knight takes f6, knight takes f6, bishop takes f6, with two possible lines. Queen takes f6 would be answered to queen h5 check, and now rook f3 is coming no matter what black plays. If king g8, also rook f3, followed by rook e8, and white is winning the bishop with checkmate. While in this line, if black takes with the pawn on f6, then the line would be again as before, queen to h5 check, king g8 and rook g3, and white is always attacking on the open files. The rooks are masters in this situation. Just have a look how well they are cooperating with the queen, always creating decisive threats here. It is also checkmate, not only win for queen. If after knight e4 black defends with a move like bishop g4, then he is losing after the simple bishop takes f6, bishop f3, and bishop takes d8. And finally, what happened in the game was rook a5, trying to bring the rook also into defense, but there is no time for that, as knight takes f6, pawn takes f6, and rook e8 is leading to a forced win. Black doesn't have time to take this rook because of queen takes f6, so he tried queen d6, queen h5 check, king g8, rook 1 to e7. Now the queen is forced to be traded for the rooks, but white is further on winning material after queen e8 check, and black resigned here, not willing to see bishop f8, bishop h6, knight d7. And now the easiest is just to take this bishop, or first to trade on f8 and then to take the bishop. It's up to white how exactly he wants to win. The resulting position is completely one for him. So if you are having the rook and a pawn, or rook for two light pieces in the middle game, usually what you're searching for is open files, and possibilities to attack the opponent's king by breaking in, by opening its castle, and also the other things that will help you to be better with the rooks, to play better with the rooks. Discoordinated pieces of the opponent, light pieces, and these are basically the most important things.
மறக்காம சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.